Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you see me over here on my edge of my seat. I've made my way. This is Roland Gomez to Grand Prairie, Texas. You see this. He's not a stranger to our show. This is Randy Villarreal. Randy, let me shake your hand right now. Randy, let me first of all ask you a couple of questions. Right now, we're on the week after the beautiful XKO 11 show. I saw you there. And the first thing that comes to my mind right now, oh, you know what, Randy? My bad. Look over here behind me. We see GenesisBJJ.com. I know you love that gym. Tell me a little bit about Genesis.
Well, Genesis Jiu-Jitsu, I honestly feel we are the best jiu-jitsu school in the DFW Metroplex, and just like the sign says, leading the polls with the best rows. Not any other gym has that, so yeah, we're the best.
Well, we got to give a salute to Genesis BJJ on behalf of Roland Gomez himself. I've got to tell you, baby, you bring in the show, you bring in the game, you bring in the excitement, and we appreciate it. Let's get down to some fight fan information now, Randy. Like I was about to tell you, we're on the eve of XKO 11. I saw you out there. It was a tremendous show in my book. Tell me what you thought about XKO number 11.
Overall, I was a little skeptical of seeing the fight card just because there weren't as many big names as before, but the fights lived up to all of it. The fights were amazing, and congrats to all the fighters that went out there and just made XKO bigger. I mean, it's that simple.
Well, I'll tell you what, but Randy, I want to get down just real quick. What was the one bout that really strikes your heart?
Honestly, the one bout, well, there was actually two. The first one was seeing my teammate Hayward Charles lose. That was unexpected, and I felt for him, but Hayward, I know you're going to be back. And the other bout, of course, was a bantamweight title fight between Steven Peterson and Alex Russ, and I'm getting to you in a minute, Steven Peterson.
Well, you know, I know that you're also a 35er, and Steven Peterson's a 35er. But you know what? Overall, I got to tell you from what I saw, no one ever even thought it was going to come to that quick of an end. You know, with the submission of a rear naked choke.
Well, as far as that, I saw that as a possibility because I'm not taking anything away from Alex. I like him. He's a friend of mine, but I just saw how he was leading up to the fight. I felt, in my opinion, he was a little too intense, and I think that played a big role in it. I think it kind of got him off his game a little bit. But, Alex, you'll be back too, bro.
Well, I'll tell you what, you all are all 35ers. Anything you want to say to anybody?
Yeah, Steven Peterson. I heard what you said after the fight. How nobody in your weight class could take you. And as a matter of fact, I already called you out the other day on Facebook, and you denied me. So maybe if I call you out here on camera, you ain't going to have anywhere to go. You say that I'm not worthy. Man, I fought way tougher dudes, and you're overrated. It's plain and simple. You still don't even deserve that belt after beating Alex. So come on, Steven. Don't be scared, homie. Just step up and let's fight. Give me a shot.
Well, I tell you what, you know, here on our show, we just like to be a conduit of information. Like anything else, us fight fans do want to see the best. We want to see you warriors get into the cage. We like to see a great encounter of what I call MMA at its finest. I tell you what, let's move on to the next point that I really wanted to get you here for, a post wrap-up with Jason Sampson. Tell me about that. Viewers, I want to tell you my bad in not being able to get Jason Sampson and Randy Villarreal after the Amarillo fight, a much anticipated and a great bout the way it turned out to be. The cliff notes here are right here beside me, and I'm going to ask you just point blank. Tell me your evaluation of the fight. We know it was a second round stoppage. It was 13, 14 seconds into the second round. Tell me about the first round. I got to be candid with you right now, Randy. I was up front with you. I missed about the first 45 seconds of the bout, and I think I missed a lot in that 45 seconds.
Yeah, first round pretty much went the way I expected. I mean, I knew he was going to be able to handle my footwork. If you see that fight, which is on my Facebook, you're going to see I'm just moving around. He had no answer for it. He just kept backpedaling. I dropped him right off the bat once he tried kicking me. And it's funny because from the people I heard that saw the fight, they're like, what really impressed me with Randy is he showed Jason's ground game zero respect, and that's true. I wasn't scared of Jason Sampson's ground game. I wasn't scared of his wrestling. I wasn't scared of anything about Jason Sampson. As far as that fight goes, yeah, that first round, yeah, I beat the shit out of him, plain and simple. He knows it. I know it. Everybody who saw that fight knows that. As far as the second round goes, Jason, you won that fight, but you really didn't win that fight, dog. David Lassiter's the one that won that fight. He's the one that gave you the win. And David Lassiter, for those who don't know, is a referee who prematurely stopped that fight. I wasn't close to being out. I was in none of that. As far as Sampson goes, I feel keep that win. Keep celebrating. Keep thinking you beat me because I exposed you in that fight. I exposed your wrestling. I exposed your jiu-jitsu. I exposed your stand-up. You know, Jason, I brought you that fight. And yeah, I love a rematch, but let's see if you'll give it to me, Jason. We'll see.
Well, I've got to tell you, I love all of you, Randy. I got to be honest with you. You know that. I'm a lover of the game. I'm a lover of you guys from the standpoint the Warriors, everything you bring in, a repertoire of everything. I've got to tell you, toward the end, he did get your back. Not that he did anything that was really, really punishing, but he was able to turn probably the last, because that was a 5 minute round. I got to remember, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this was a 5 minute round. This was scheduled for 3 rounds of 5 minutes of action in each round. Toward the end of the first round, tell me what happened whenever Jason got a little bit of control there, at least had your back. Tell me what you were thinking.
When he took my back, I still wasn't worried. I mean, I've got my back taken by way better dudes than Jason Sampson, and I don't know. I just found it funny because all I heard in his interviews was he was gonna finish me in the first round. His jiu-jitsu was way better than mine. You didn't show it. You threw up a rear naked choke, couldn't get it. You switched over to an armbar, got out of that, and I just started pounding on you some more. Try going for a triangle, you couldn't get that. I mean, I don't see where your jiu-jitsu was in that fight, Jason. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just telling you the truth.
Well, that's what you call a warrior's heart, the heart of a lion right here, a man who is ready to get back in the cage again. All I want to say at this time, we'd love to see a rematch. I don't think we saw a full repertoire of both fighters. I don't think we saw everything from you. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. I was cage side when I saw the knockout. Or correction, I shouldn't have said the knockout, the knockdown, and I saw you quickly come to your senses after the referee did jump in there. But you know what, Randy? In all fairness to anything, 2 seconds in a MMA bout is, I'll give you 2 seconds on me, baby. You hurt me, I know you will. Elbows, knees. I mean, it'll be fist. It'll be the striking game. It'll be everything. A great submission in 2 seconds. I'll give you 2 seconds. You put a guillotine. You put what do you call it? A knee bar. You'll put an arm bar on me. You'll submit me. So I don't. All I can tell you is this: is that I do hear what you're saying. I want to make sure that the fight fans out here hear what's in this man's heart. What I want to see, I'd like to see a rematch.
I'd love to see a rematch too. If Jason Sampson's the only one that could set that up, and we'll see where if he really feels he beat me. Hey, it should be an easy fight for you. It should be your 8th victory, but you know that's not going to happen. It's going to be your first loss if we ever meet up again, Jason. I guarantee it.
Okay, I tell you what, Randy, we've kind of hit that. I got my notes over here on what's happening next on August the 12th. It's going to be in McAllen, Texas. It's at McAllen, Texas, down in South Texas. It's going to be the South Texas fight. What's the name of the promotions that's putting this on?
It's STFC, South Texas Fighting Championships. This is gonna be their 16th event. It's this show is called STFC 16 All or Nothing. Co-main event. I'm fighting DJ Fuentes. He's from down there, and this is gonna be for his 45-pound belt. Moving back up and wait for this one. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, and I can't wait to get another belt. I'm excited for this fight. Everything's been going good. I'm just ready. Just get in there already.
Okay, tell me about the camp right now with D, Phalanx, and everybody.
It's going good. I saw from my last fight weaknesses I made. I'm correcting them. Still with the 3-a-day. It's just more intense. This is gonna be a 5-round, 5-minute fight. So I'm gonna have to pick up the pace on everything. But I feel good. I feel confident. Just everything's going good right now.
Well, let me ask you right now, if you had to say something to all your fans, because I know you got a following here, what would you tell your fight fans what to expect from you and what you're doing and what the future holds?
For all my fight fans, first, thank y'all. Just keep supporting me. It means the world to me. It's what drives me every day, and you're just going to expect the same Randy. He just goes out there, fights his ass off, entertains y'all, and just take care of business and just get another belt.
Well, Randy, I love you fighting your ass off because that's what you do. You know what? I always say this, Randy, and I never take the focus off you. I want a quick shout-out to Jason, your brother. Jason, you always make things happen. You helped us with this interview again like he always does. You got to love your brother.
Yeah, thanks to my big brother Jason, who's also my manager. He's the one that sets up my fights, and just thanks. Just keep doing it.
Well, I tell you what, we got Mom inside. We're going to get a few minutes from Mom right quick, at least if she'll let me, because I tell you what, it's got to be something else being the mother of an MMA fighter. There's got to be a lot of anxiety and things of that. And we're going to talk to Miss Villarreal if she'll give me the time. I know she's very humble. Look at him. He's over here. I've already talked to her a little bit. But, Randy, any closing words, any shout-outs, anything that you'd like to say? I think that before I even give you that, I want to make sure that I've recapped this as best as I can. That you wouldn't mind singing Mr. Stephen Ocho Peterson. I call him Mr. Superman. I love the man. I love you guys for what y'all do. Another call out, not a shout out, but a call out to Mr. Jason Sampson. Again, hopefully a promoter will pick this up, and with time we'll have that fight again. Who knows? Again, that's my dream. That's my wish. That's his dream, and that's his wish also. And don't forget, August 12th, this man is crawling into the cage down in McAllen, Texas. Hopefully he'll bring back a 45-pound belt back over here from South Texas and be able to get back on our show. Any closing comments, shout-outs, anything, Randy?
As far as Steven Peterson goes, like I said, come on, step up, give me a shot. The fans, y'all could do y'all's part in contacting Thomas Bussey at XKO and let him know y'all want this fight. That way he could answer y'all's fans' comments for that. And as far as Sampson goes, Sampson, my hat's off to you. We had a good fight. Like I said, though, it was an early stoppage. You know, deep down it was, so hopefully we could do it again. As far as my next fight goes, like I said, it's in McAllen, August 12th on a Friday night. I'm fighting for the 45-pound belt. And before I get a shout-out to my sponsors and such, I'd like to say this. This interview, I don't want it to be all about me. I want this interview to be about my team. Phalanx MMA and Genesis Jiu-Jitsu. All of y'all know what we're about. We're making more and more noise, getting more known. More people want to jump on the bandwagon. And just know we will be the #1 school in this area. Y'all are all going to find out. Y'all want some? Come get some.
And a salute to Genesis, BJJ.com. You remember that. We thank you again, champ.
I'd also like to thank my sponsors. I had to write them down so I wouldn't forget any. I'd like to thank Motivated Fightwear, Tregeas Auto Group, Old South Pancake House, Midnight Activity Music, Studio Design Team, who's designing my walkout shirts for my next fight, Texas Fighting News out of San Antonio, Outlaw Gear, Ashley Aguilar Design out of San Antonio, and this one, most important to me, my sister Becky and her husband Alex Torres, who's deployed right now in Afghanistan, who sponsored me all the way from there. I just want to thank all our troops for all they do, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here doing what we love. So thanks, guys. I love you all.
Champ, we wish you the best of luck and a beautiful, beautiful close to this. Another beautiful interview. As we take this one to an end and we wrap it up, we can only tell you that this is MMA action at its best. You stay tuned.